I've just been accused of being a witch again. I thought, hey, I'm going to video about this because it's funny. So when I do sessions with clients, quite often, especially if it's a first session like today, they go, wow, how did you know that? It's like, but because my intuition is so good that people they get a bit like scared, and it's like, are you a witch? It's just funny. But witches, what were they? Probably just women who weren't understood with healing abilities. Hello. No, seriously. My intuition gets better and better and better. And I teach people to open their intuition. I know everybody is intuitive, but we need to give it the time and the space to really enable it and to open it up to reach that full potential. And I see so many people come on my courses and spend time with me, and they're like, I want my intuition to be 100% accurate tomorrow. I'm sorry, I mean, that can happen, but normally it takes a little bit of time. So I just wanted to take 2 minutes out to talk about this because I thought it was a really important point to talk about. So one of my key things that I always tell people when they start looking at their intuition and they want to open it and enable it is to make space for it, possibly where possible on a day-to-day basis, because you need to keep giving it the space, keep hearing it, keep listening, keep working with it, so that it gets to that level where you can rely on it, it's going to be 100% accurate and really useful. A couple of years ago, I've shared this story a number of times online. I was driving down the road quite close to where I live, and in my ear I heard, "Turn right, it'll be safer." Did I listen? No, I went to the end of the road, my car got hit, it was a hit and run. Don't worry, they came off worse than my old car. But how cool was that? Okay, I didn't listen to it because I'm still human and we do ignore it sometimes, but we all do it. It was a good story though. But my intuition managed to tell me in succinctly and clearly as it could, given the time frame, of how to avoid that incident. Isn't that phenomenal? Now, this kind of thing happens to me quite regularly, and when I'm working with clients regularly, they're getting information come up in their sessions, and they're like, wow, I hadn't seen that, and pieced those pieces of my history together before. How did you know? But it's just because I give it time and I give it the space. I work with my intuition day in and day out. It gets hours and hours of fun every week. It gets let out of that cupboard for many hours each week. So I get really good, and over time it just gets better and better and better. You can't do it immediately. Well, you can because everyone's intuitive, but quite often it is going to take time to really develop this. So, my top tips for really developing your intuition. 1, make space for it every day. There's no way around it. You need to put the hours in. You know that book Outliers, where they talk about the 10,000 hours? You need to practice. So a great way to do that is to journal every day. Just kind of write down what's going on in your head and just whatever comes up. It's giving you the space to let the intuition flow every day and just to see what comes up. Also, make notes of weird thoughts you have and just associations that pop into your head. Even if they don't make sense in the moment, journal about it, because later on it may come up and you'll go, my intuition was trying to talk to me and tell me about something. So journaling and making space for it are my absolute top tips. And just trust it, just keep working with it. You need to make that space for it to be heard, for it to really come up and shine. So if you want to make some more space for it, come and join me on the Intuition Talks program. I'm opening up another round starting the 10th of October 2016. You can come to IntuitionTalks.com. There we're going to spend 8 weeks, over 9 weeks, just looking at the intuition. So giving it that space, learning some key distinction tips and tools for opening it as we go. We're going to be doing some group healing sessions to clear out the blocks that hold back the intuition, and we're going to have a lot of fun. People have really got so many key distinctions from this course and give me such great feedback. It's amazing. So come along, join in if you fancy it. Come and look me up, and it'd be lovely to catch up with you another time. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Bye.